Alright, we're going to graph the system of equations and then find the coordinates of the point of intersection. So in order to do this, we need to have both equations look like this. We want them both to be in y equals mx plus b form. So let's go ahead and take this equation and solve for y. So we minus the 4x from both sides. And so this goes away and we get minus y. It's important you bring that minus down. Equals negative 4x plus 3. So now to get rid of the negative, just divide everything by negative 1. And so now we're left with y equals 4x minus 3. Alright, so let's graph the first line. So when you graph, you start with the y-intercept, the b. So in our first one, it's going to have a positive 3. So we go up to 3. Okay, it's called the y-intercept because it touches the y-axis. Intercept touches. Now we need to do our slope. And so our slope is the number in front of the x, the m. So it has a negative 2. And so you always want to have two numbers so we can do our rise and our run. And so if it's just a whole number or integer, just put it over 1. And so now starting from your y-intercept, go down 2 to the right 1. Down 2 to the right 1. And so since your slope is negative, your line has to go down from left to right. Sometimes students will go down to the left 1, and when they do that, they end up making a positive because a negative divided by a negative is a positive. So it's important that your line is going down. So now let's draw our line. And now let's graph the other one. So this one has a y-intercept of negative 3. So we'll start on negative 3. And this one has a slope of 4. So just like last time, we're going to take that 4 and put it over 1. And so now we're going to go up 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 over 1. And that's what we want to happen. We want the two slopes to land perfect on each other. It doesn't always happen, but when it does, it's nice. And then let's go up one more. 1, 2, 3, 4 over 1. And let's draw our line. And so these two lines cross at this point here. And that point is 1, 1, 1, 1. And so what's great about solving a system is you can always take these numbers and plug them back in. And so take this 1, put it here. 1 times negative 2 is a negative 2, and negative 2 plus 3 equals 1, which is our y value. And you can check it in both of them. 1 times 4 is 4. 4 minus 1 equals 3. So if you take that extra 15 seconds to check it, you can make sure you get a good grade on the test. Alright, now we need to graph these two lines. So whenever you have a line that has x equals 2, it's not in slope-intercept form. So this x is talking about this x. Where does it touch the x-axis? And so it touches the x-axis at 2. Now every single point on this line has an x value of 2. And so what happens is this becomes a vertical line going through 2. So let's draw our line. So we have our vertical line going through 2. And now this one, the y equals -4, is going to touch the y-axis. So it's going to touch here at -4. And all the values of y are -4. Now this one you could actually write in slope-intercept form. It's just that the slope is 0. And so that 0 times x makes the x go away, and that's why it's just y equals -4. And you could actually do rise over run. So if you go up 0 over 1, up 0 over 1. So whenever you have y equals a number, it's a horizontal line from left to right. Whenever you have x equals a number, it's a vertical line going up and down. So these two lines cross right here at this point. And so this is that you go over 2, down 4, so it's at 2, -4.